Yeah, yeah. Even on the road, we still get in there. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Hey, we live now, really.
Oh, hold on. We live? Hold on. The people can't even see me though. How we live if they can't see me? Hold on, my people. Hold on. How come? This is what we're not gonna do. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold the phone. Crazy. And we back. Hey, how we doing, my beautiful people out here, man? How we doing? Yes, it's yours truly. And we back like we never left. Yes, we back down like SmackDown. And yes, my friends, we here. And it's another dominant day for that man they call Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, mama. There go that man. And today, we starting a little early today, chat. We starting a little early just because we got some things we got to get into. We got some people saying this, we got some people saying that, and today we got to dispel a few rumors that's going around. Because you see, the one thing that I know, just like you know, that man Shedeur Sanders, yeah, he ain't going down without a fight. That man Deshaun Watson saying, Shedeur, hey, don't think you're gonna get too far without me catching up to you. And that man Dillon Gabriel said, don't forget about me. So yes, my beautiful people, hey, welcome back. Before we get started though, y'all, do me a favor. All right, please do me this one favor. This is all I ask. I don't ask for much from y'all. I don't. All right, so please do me a favor. Make sure you send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lit Johnny, Lit Timmy. Don't forget about Lil Susie too. And make sure you send us over to Lil Josh. Lil Josh, hey, he needs these gems from you as well. All right, so make sure you're showing the love. All right, you're sending this around to everybody. All right, because you can't be selfish. All right, I keep on telling y'all that is not okay. It is, once again, it is not okay for you not to send these gems to everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody that you know. All right. But without further ado, ain't no need to sit, ain't no need to wait, ain't no need to hang out and contemplate. You know the one reason why you here, and that's because of that man, Shedeur Sanders, in that QB battle that's going down out there in Cleveland. And today, y'all, it's another day. Well, Shedeur is letting everybody know and putting everybody on notice, saying, hey, you ain't going to play with my name too much. And NFL Network, they in the building today. NFL Network, they sat down with my guy Shedeur, right? They sat down with him, and they asked him a few questions. But Shedeur had to tell him, like, dog, this ain't new to me. Come on, baby, this ain't new to me. I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. You understand me? And so, without further ado, I ain't gonna really do too much talking. I'm just gonna let you hear from Shedeur Sanders himself. You understand me? So sit back, relax, grab a snack, grab some popcorn, grab whatever you need, but you know how we gonna get down. You know how this is about to go, do you not? Come on, y'all. Chat, you know I got the clips on clips, and they coming at you live. Right here, right now? Yeah. Right here, right now. Clips are loaded. Let's go. First clip. Shedeur Sanders met with NFL Network before practice today. And they had the nerve to ask him, have you done this before? Have you ever been in a quarterback battle, Shedeur? Well, guess what? Shedeur said, yeah, what y'all thought this was? What y'all thought this was? Like I said, we ain't new to this. We true to this. Shedeur.
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on, Shedeur. That's what
You guess there's a quarterback battle going on? Come on, dog. What you mean? You guess. Nah, ain't no guessing about it.
You know, I'm first day here. Have you ever been in a quarterback battle at any point in your life?
Yeah, I have. It's been me versus myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you look at it.
Yeah. And even now, it's like it's even the same.
See, Shedeur knew how to approach even with that first question. That was horribly done by him. Shedeur knew how to attack it because he said, "I'm not battling anybody. I don't care who on the other side of me. I'm battling myself. I'm trying to get better for me. Come on, baby."
Same way. Deshaun goes against himself every day. I go against myself every day. Dillon goes against himself every day, and Taylor does too. So, like, we all just battle ourselves versus, like, it's not each other, because it's not like we're going against each other.
Right.
For sure.
You're your own harshest critic.
Yeah, we're going against the defense.
Yeah.
So it's like, if anything, it's offense versus defense every day.
Okay.
Then not.
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on.
Come on. And even for him to start off like that, y'all. Shedeur, I guess there's a quarterback battle going on. What? Chat, come on, man. What are we talking about? And chat, yes, I'm not in the studio today. I told y'all we was on the road. Today wasn't even supposed to happen. I wasn't even supposed to get on here. I'm not even going to lie to you. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. We wasn't even supposed to be here today. But chat, you know I couldn't keep these gems away from you. All right, can we get into chat? Can we get into some highlights, or we still want to hear these commentators? Actually, before that, I just wanted to show that real quick clip. All right, and then I want to go back to what Dillon Sanders said yesterday. And I want to remind y'all, why is Shedeur balling out like he doing right now? Before we get into the clips, before we get into all this in practice and, this and that, I just got to show y'all, why is Shedeur in his bag like he in his bag? And Dillon Sanders, Dillon, hey. He said, Shedeur, he just fine. Why? Dillon, come talk to us.
He's happy, man. Like my son is happy. My son is back to his old self. Like he's back popping it a little bit. He's back happy. He's working his butt off. He's doing what he does. He's out there before practice, staying after practice. That's who he is.
Right.
And it's funny, like some of the things that we heard last season, we don't hear them anymore. Where have they?
Woo! What you say, Dillon? Hold on, Dillon. What happened? He said it's funny how. Say it again, Dillon. Let's roll it back. Roll it
It's
back.
funny, like some of the things that we heard last season, we don't hear them anymore. Where have they gone?
Man, I don't know. I guess
Where they go?
maybe it's man.
All the words go.
Did we change or he changed? Which one was it?
Right. you know what? And that's what I want to talk about. Change. Has there been a change that you've seen in Shedeur?
Well,
from last year?
spiritually, he's at a whole nother level in wisdom and understanding of situations and who he is and what God is asking of him. He's truly aware of. His surroundings have tightened up tremendously, and he's been locked in for a minute, man. He's welcomed this staff. He's welcomed the new players. He is happy. Like Kurt Franklin, that's one of our favorite songs. I just want to be happy. That's where he is right now, man. And when my kids are happy, I'm happy.
Right.
Yeah.
As a father.
And we're going to end it right there. You just heard from Dillon Sanders. Why Shedeur balling like he balling? How come he moving how he moving? That's because we didn't close that circle. That inner circle, we didn't close that and tighten that up. All the extraness, we didn't left that behind us. All the this and that, if it's not pertaining to football, it don't matter. You just heard from Dillon. His pops. He just told you why Shedeur Sanders is balling like he balling. He just told you why. And that's because at the end of the day, we focused, we locked in. And then he said something that was key. How come we ain't hearing what we heard last year, chat? Oh, he don't work hard. Oh, he can't read defenses. Oh, he doesn't have a strong arm. Well, shit, I can show you a couple clips from practice. And it's just practice, but you practice how you play, baby. You practice how you play. Always remember that, chat. You practice how you play. So without further ado, chat, I know why you here. Come on, man. Can we roll the footage from today? Can we pull up some clips from today? Because, hey, they said Shedeur out there wreaking havoc with the first team in the first unit. Shedeur out there wreaking havoc. And just so y'all know, all my Cleveland fans, all right, just so y'all know, KC Concepcion, he's all right. All right, the injury that he had yesterday, before we get into these clips, the injury that KC Concepcion had yesterday, he's all right. He's all right. All right, so yes, he had a scare, but he's doing all right. All right. Now let's see, Shedeur, what's going on at practice today? First highlight coming at you. Come on, man. I know why y'all here. You know why you here. Can we get into it? First highlight. Something light. 7-on-7. Anticipating. Putting it on him. That's light. That's light. That's light. Isaiah Bond. That connection gonna prove. Hey, that connection gonna prove crazy all year. That connection gonna prove why the Browns gonna have a big year this year. He's connecting with everybody. He's throwing everybody. Hey, Shedeur, one thing you can't, hey, he's spreading that pill around. Is he not, chat? Is he not, chat? He's stacking these days, chat. He's stacking these days, and I told you, the key to it was stacking days. Creating that separation, right? At the end of the day, they started even playing on the same playing field. Deshaun gets a fair shot. Shedeur gets a fair shot. But now, who's going to rise to the top? And Shedeur. The cream is rising. But this is a light clip, chat. I got to keep some of them tucked away. I mean, do we remember how he ended practice yesterday? Do we got to revisit some of them clips, chat? I don't think we do, but if y'all want to, we can. If y'all want me to, bring up old stuff, I mean, I can. Right? I can. We can do that. We can. So, yeah. I don't want to bring up old stuff, but is it okay if I do it for a second, chat? Is that okay? Because we saw our practice in it yesterday. I mean, ain't none of us oblivious to it. Ain't none of us living under a rock. Right? We saw what happened yesterday. All right? My bad, chat. I don't want to bring up old stuff. We saw how practice ended yesterday. Chat, how you think practice ended today? Practice is actually still going on as we speak. I'm getting updates as we speak. We saw how practice ended yesterday. They even said, hey, let's blow the horn, let them know it's over. But he ain't like that, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I just had to revisit it. I'm sorry. We gonna move on. I hate to bring up old stuff, but chat, come on now. Y'all think it's a repeat performance today, chat? Because I got clips, chat. Hey, chat, you right. Why are you still bringing up old clips? Let's see what's, I want to see what happened today. I got you. Yeah, 7-on-7, but the boy's still cooking. Yeah, 7-on-7, chat. Hit that back foot, let it go. Hit that back foot, let it go. And who's that on the receiving end? Chat? I'm not going to lie to y'all. That connection looking pretty serious, ain't it, chat? Hey, real quick. Also, if you're tuning in, please do me a favor, chat. Hit that like button. I'm not gonna show no more clips, so you hit that like button. I'm not gonna. I'm standing on 10 toes right now. All right, hit that like button. All right, you don't gotta hit the subscribe button, but please just hit the like button. All right, give me an algorithm, baby. But yeah. This right here, this connection, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's gonna be all season long. Look at him scanning the field, waiting for it to develop. Hitting him as soon as he breaks out. Look, the safety thought he was going to Jerry. He could have hit Jerry, but look, the linebacker's underneath. So instead of hitting the Jerry on that dig route, boom, the bang, the end. We're going to wait for that end route. We're going to let the safety, right? We're going to hold the safety, manipulate him. And that's a touchdown, man. Oh, no, it was a corner right there. The corner would have got it. The corner had deep half. So what is this? This is probably, this cover 2 right here. Not cover 2. This cover 4. Because the corner's the deep half over here. All right. Second clip. Y'all see it. Don't trip though. Chat. You know I'm gonna be fair today. Who I'm gonna show some Deshaun Watson clips, and I'm telling you that boy Dillon said, hey, don't sleep, stay woke, chat. That's all I'm saying. Dillon said, hey, don't sleep, stay woke. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dillon Gabriel said, I'm not going away. Some good and some bad from Dillon. All right, we're seeing some good and some bad from Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel, come on to the front of the congregation, baby. This is on 707. Dillon, hold on, Dillon. Hey, Chad, I told you we ain't gonna be biased, baby. Chad, I told you we ain't gonna be biased, right? We can't be biased, right, Chad? We can't be biased. Dillon said, hold on. Don't sleep on me. That's a hell of a pass. Hell of a pass. Letting it develop. Scanning right. Scanning left. Come back left. Boom. Put it on him. Woo. That could have been an interception. But it wasn't. Ooh, put it right over the linebacker, chat. I told y'all Dillon ain't. Can we drop a bomb for Dillon Gabriel because he's still in the fight? Chat. Dillon Gabriel said, I ain't going nowhere, chat. Chat, I'm not going to lie to you. Dillon Gabriel, he said, hey, Deshaun, you thought you was battling for QB1? Nah, it's me, my guy. He said, hey, Coach Todd, what about me? Let's see it one more time. Great pass, great awareness, way to wait for it to develop. Woo! 2 wide receivers in the same vicinity. That probably shouldn't happen, but hey, it's a completion nonetheless, right, chat? It's a completion nonetheless. Hold on, that's the wrong clip. My bad, chat. Hold on. Y'all, hey, chat, y'all know I got these clips on deck, right? Because I just showed you something good from Dillon Gabriel, right? But with Dillon Gabriel, it's a double-edged sword. He like Deshaun right now. Do something good, then do something bad. I'm just saying. Chat, I'm calling it fair. I just showed you a good highlight. Now we got to get to this. What you do, Dillon? Interception. God damn it. Chad, I'm being fair. I'm calling it how it is. This is 7-on-7. Right here, you're scanning right to left. So the first read, my hot route, it wasn't there. I come back to the left. Yeah, he just sailed that. We saw Deshaun sail one the other day. Interception. Who was that? That's Edmonds? Not Edmonds. But, chat, I'm not biased. I'm showing you the good. I'm showing you the bad. How we feeling about this, chat? 7-on-7. Dillon Gabriel throwing an interception today. Of course, we will see this interception on the QB tracker. The QB tracker right now is still being developed, chat. Like I told you, we started a little early today. But don't trip. I got the clips loaded. I got you. Just sit back, relax. But Dillon Gabriel, we can't have this, dog. We can't have you in 707 having one good play and then the next play you throwing an interception. Can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it. Chat, we can't have this. Not gonna lie to you. We cannot have this, chat. Dillon Gabriel, if you want to be in this competition, if you seriously want to be in this competition, you have to be consistent. You got to be consistent because Dillon, you know who on your side out here? Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. All I'm saying was, hey, chat, we see who the most consistent. Hey, chat, let me ask y'all this. We know who the most consistent quarterback has been, right? Okay, I don't need to say his name. You know who the most consistent quarterback has been. But why Mary Kay saying this? Mary Kay, come to the front of the congregation, please. Come on down. Mary Kay, come see me.
He looks really good. He's been the most consistent quarterback of camp. He does everything really well. Maybe not one thing extraordinarily, but he does everything really well. He's very efficient. And as Todd Monken noted the other day, he really is good at the line of scrimmage. And that's so vitally important to Todd to have.
Hey, Mary. Who y'all think she's talking about, Chad?
He looks really good. He's been the most consistent quarterback of camp. He does everything really well. Maybe not one thing extraordinarily, but he does everything really well. He's very efficient. And as Todd Monken noted the other day, he really is good at the line of scrimmage. And that's so vitally important to Todd to have. He looks.
It's vitally important being good at the line of scrimmage, chat. But real quick, chat, who y'all think said this? Who y'all think said this, chat? I'll show you the full. Mary Kay on Dillon Gabriel. He looks really good. He's the most consistent QB of camp. He does everything so well. I got ass just like y'all got ass, right, chat? I'm just saying, chat. I got ass just like y'all got ass, right, chat? I got ass just like y'all got ass, chat. Come on, baby. Come on, chat. I mean, the reports, the hoopla. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And then, not only that, chat, we got NFL insiders releasing stuff like this. We're going to get back to the clips. All right, chat, a side note. Sanders was one of 37 quarterbacks to start at least 7 games last season. He ranked last among them in EPA per pass, behind McCarthy and Ward. He's inaccurate at all 3 levels. An exec said, I can't tell if he is going to get better, but there's a huge gap between him and competent QB play. A dozen of voters placed Sanders in tier 5. I'd sleep like a baby. Chat, they said they're going to sleep like a baby. I'd sleep like a baby to play him every week, one defensive coordinator said. Another defensive coordinator offered more specifics. He's not an on-time player. Can't really read through the coverages. Is a little bit heavy-footed, this coordinator said. He is thicker and harder to tackle than expected, but you shouldn't lose to him. Chat, who said this? Chat, I'm trying to see who said this too. ESPN Cleveland. Shedeur Sanders was ranked number 35, and Deshaun Watson was ranked number 31. So this is coming from ESPN Cleveland. This is coming from NFL execs. Chat, how we feel about that? He's saying he'll sleep like a baby if he finna play Shedeur. Hey, chat. We gonna see if they're gonna be sleeping like a baby. I guarantee you they won't. I guarantee you they won't. We're going to see if they're going to be sleeping like a baby, right, chat? How we feel about that, chat? Come on. Come on, man. Hey, chat. They saying they're going to sleep like a baby. Chat, they saying they're going to sleep like a baby. The hate be so real, but the love be fleeting. They said they're going to sleep like a baby. They say they're going to sleep like a baby, baby. Chat, you see it. You saw it. They say they're going to sleep like a baby against 2. That's what's being reported, chat. That's how they feel about us, chat. He said, I'm not worried. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. Who you trying to convince, me or you? That's what I would have said to him. Who you trying to convince, me or you? Because all I'm seeing is Shedeur drop dimes like this. Letting the play develop. Hey, I see you. Behind him. Guess what I'm going to do? How many balls have we seen him drop in a breadbasket like this, chat? But they just said he was what? Inaccurate on all 3 levels? Sir, show me where. Hey, chat, can we tell him to pull up your car facts? Pull up the facts for me, please, sir. My kind sir, can you pull up the facts for me? Please, my kind sir. Please, my kind sir. Pull up the facts for me. Because all I see is him dropping what? Dimes. Hey, Shedeur. We're going to drop a bomb for you because we don't care what they said. Because I see with my own eyes just like you do, chat. Chat, you got eyes, I got eyes. Does my eyes deceive me? Do I need glasses or do I see in 3D? Asking for a friend, chat. Let's see it one more time before I get to the next clip. Dime. Right over the shoulder, right in the breadbasket. Chat, how many times have we seen him do this, chat? And we only 6 days in the camp. Chat, we only 6 days in. How many times have we seen him drop it in the breadbasket, chat? How many times? And you want to know when God is on your side, chat, it's plays like this that happen. When you're a praying man, when you just keeping your head down and just working, God sees that. When you just keeping your head down and you working, God sees that. Woo. Can we zoom out a little bit? I got to see the full picture. Ooh. Because when God is on your side, chat, oh, that's an interception. Oh, not. That's an interception. Don't it look like an interception, chat? Should have been. Not. Should have been. Woo. And toe tap swag. Can we drop a bomb for Isaiah Bomb coming through for my guy Shedeur? Toe tap swagging. Come on, chat. I told you I got the clips loaded. Did I not, chat? Chat, didn't I tell you I got the clips loaded? Because do my eyes deceive me? We hear what they saying, chat. We hear them. Ask me if I'm worried. Because I see what 2 doing. Hey, that's a hell of a play, though. Yes, this is Shedeur. This would have been another interception for Shedeur. Would have been a second interception so far this camp. But guess what? Guess what? It wasn't. When you living right, things like this happen. When you're living right, this is what happens. Isaiah Bond, you must be living right too because God gave you a gift. God gave you a gift. He said, look what I found. Oh, you don't want it? I'll take it. You don't want it? My good sir, you don't want it. I'll take it. You sure you don't want it, sir? You sure? You sure you don't want that interception? Oh, I'll take it. Chat, is our eyes deceiving us, chat? Are we not supposed to believe what we see, chat? I'm asking for a friend. Because all I see is Shedeur Sanders balling week after week. That's all I see, chat. That's all I see, chat. Ain't too many QBs dropping dimes like he dropping. Yes, you're right. That's up to the chat, man. We're going to get to some of y'all chats, but the ball placement is crucial. The ball placement is crucial. Because, chat, they saying they're going to sleep like a baby against my guy. Hold on, I got to run this back because this is the throw of the day so far. Right in the, how many times, Chad, we just saw him do this twice yesterday. It's only 6 days in. So imagine, Chad, real quick, think about this. If he's dropping dimes like this right in the breadbasket, Chad, think about what happens when the playbook is fully installed. The playbook is fully installed, right? Playbook is fully installed. Installs are all the way in. Preseason is here. First game next week, I told you, I'm going to be in the building. I already got the ticket. Flying back to Chicago, we there. But chat, who they playing with? Because they're going to have to reap what they sow. Because I ain't going to lie to you, chat. We keeping all the receipts. Keeping all the receipts. Every single day, that's all I see is my guy doing this, man. Every single day, chat, don't we see at least one or two of these? I'm asking for a friend. But he say that, but they say they're going to sleep like a baby. Yeah, all right. You going to sleep like a what? Yeah, all right. But this is the throw of the day so far, chat. You know I gotta replay it. You know I gotta replay it. Come on, man. He threading the needle every time, chat. His ball placement is unreal because he's accurate. Chat, I just showed you what ESPN Cleveland literally just said. ESPN Cleveland. ESPN Cleveland, dog. You know what they said? I just showed you. They said that they would be sleeping like a baby, chat. Come on now. Come on now. Chat. We just saw what they said. My bad. I ain't going to keep on spamming the clip. But we just saw what they said. We just saw what they said. Did we not just see what they said, chat? Did we not? Did we not? Come on now. Come on now. Because if we read the whole article, he said he's inaccurate at all 3 levels. Inaccurate at all 3 levels. So that means the intermediate, so 5 yards and 10, 15 yards and 20, and then 30 yards or more. But right here, chat, is he inaccurate? And we've only seen a pass like this every day, have we not? They playing mind games, right? They all know Shedeur's him. If he was mediocre, they wouldn't be trying to tear him down so much. Yes. Let's drop a bomb for you, Mr. Detroit. Because if he was mediocre, they wouldn't. They trying to play mind games, and I agree with that. I agree with that. And yes, chat, I know it looked like I'm sweating a little bit because I told y'all it was a lot to make this happen today. All right, so just bear with me. All right, boys. Hey, I told you I'm out of town. We business trip. We living our best lives, but at the end of the day, I'm still here for you. All right. Man. But chat, I'm just kind of appalled at this article. He's inaccurate at all 3 levels. But chat, every single practice, we just seeing dime after dime after dime. So who's lying and who's telling the truth? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. But let's hear what these people got to say. Chat, we won't get back to the clips. Y'all know how I do, so be patient.
Not even a full week of practice. You got to go win a game tomorrow. Whatever's happened. Who you starting?
I'm starting Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, I mean, and again, I don't think anybody quarterback necessarily wowed me, but I think the biggest difference through 5 practices that I can definitively say is that Shedeur Sanders is taking care of the ball and he's comfortable pushing the ball downfield. We'll see if Deshaun
look at his face. Hey, look at his face. Look at his face, and then look at his face. He like, this is music to my ears. He like, look at it. You just a hater. He just want to hate so bad.
Kind of pick it up over the next coming weeks and then into training camp. But one thing that I've noticed from him is he just seems like he's just like a tick slow in the processing. I asked him specifically if he's still trying to reacclimate to the speed of the game, and he talked about trying to let his instincts take over. And I feel like he's just hesitating a lot. And I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't know if it's a physical thing, but I just see him kind of hesitate a little too much, maybe not trust what he sees. And that's when we've kind of seen some of those head-scratching interceptions.
That's a fact. Because at the end of the day now, full pads are here. Full pads are on. Deshaun Watson, he hasn't played in years, in at least 2. Every year, the defenses, guess what? They're upgrading. Every year is new defenses being installed. Every year is new schemes being installed as far as defenses go. So, Deshaun, what you saw 5 years ago when you was killing it in Houston, I'm sorry, but the defenses aren't running those same things. It's new schemes. It's new ways. It's new disguises that they're putting out there. So, yes, he's not going to trust what he sees off rip because he is still playing catch up. He is still playing catch up, right? That's what's going on. So, yes, we can't blame Deshaun Watson for being a little bit behind. We can't do that. We can't. But at the same time, there's a reason for it because he hasn't played. He's been out of ball. Shedeur Sanders, he's been balling, and he was that guy in college, and now he's about to be that guy again here in Cleveland, here this season. So, Deshaun, you've been out of it for a while. We get that. We get that. And speaking of Deshaun, hey, Deshaun out here saying, don't sleep on me, though. I'm not sleeping, Deshaun. You got to show me, though, baby. You got to show me, though, Deshaun. You got to show me, baby. Something slight. Doing 7-on-7. You know, you see him. Doing 7-on-7, everybody got reps with the ones, y'all, today. Everybody got reps with the ones. You see Jerry Jeudy out there. So, yes, during 7-on-7, everybody got reps with the ones. But for the team drills, Shedeur Sanders took a majority of the reps. The QB tracker, hold on. Let me see if he hit me. The QB tracker is being loaded right now as we speak. So, y'all just got to be patient. We're going to get to the QB tracker in 2 seconds. All right? Today, like I said, it's amazing that I'm even on here today. Y'all, hey, chat. You know I ain't going to leave you hanging. With Deshaun Watson, we see you. We see you. We see you, Deshaun. We see you, Deshaun. We do. We ain't sleeping on you, my guy. We're not. I know I ain't going to sleep on you. I know I'm not. But Todd Monken, speaking about Shedeur. Todd, how you feel about actually, hold on. Before we get to another Shedeur topic, let me show y'all another Deshaun Watson highlight real quick. All right. I know we going to always hit Shedeur heavy over here. We are. I promise you we are. All right. But at the end of the day, I do want to show these other quarterbacks some love because it is an actual quarterback competition. And I'm loving how Todd Monken is divvying up these reps. And at the end of the day, I'm showing love to all the quarterbacks. To all of them. All right. So at the end of the day, hey, we got to show all of them love. We got to show all of them love. It's not right if we don't. Right? All right. Next clip for Deshaun, though. Yeah, that boy sacked. Obviously, y'all. All right, whoever sent me this clip, I'm going to have to text and be like, hey, bro, you playing. Because the poll in the way. What we doing? But anyway, this is obviously a sack. I didn't really throw this in here on purpose, chat. I promise you I didn't. Obviously, it's a sack. I told you I'm bringing you all the clips, man. All the clips that I'm getting and I'm receiving, I'm showing y'all right on screen. But Todd Monken. Let's get back to Shedeur Sanders. Todd Monken, how you feel about how Shedeur is doing so far during training camp?
You just keep practicing. You just keep playing. I mean, that's really what you do. I mean, he's still a young player. And we'd like it to happen now. We all would. And but I've been highly impressed over the last 4 months that I've been around him, how far he's come as a player, and he's only going to continue to get better. It's just, again, there's a lot to take in when you're installing. We got through the spring, and then we're gone for more clips, weeks, and then you start back up again in a new system.
Yes, I know my face is all over,
so
all
I
up in the
think you'll
screen. It'd be
continue
like
to
that.
see operation mechanics improve, and I think that's the big focus.
My bad, y'all. I'm talking over.
We got through the spring, and then we're gone for 6 weeks, and then you start back up again in a new system. And so I think you'll continue to see his operation mechanics improve. And I think that's the biggest part right now is in and out of the huddle, getting line of scrimmage, eliminating that anxiety. His anxiety and my anxiety. You just keep practicing. You just keep playing.
So basically what he was saying about Shedeur Sanders is he's improving at a light year speed. They didn't expect Shedeur Sanders to improve like he's improving right now. They didn't expect it. They didn't expect Shedeur Sanders to be balling like he's balling, right? He's coming along faster than what they thought. And by him doing that, it's applying more pressure to Deshaun Watson. And yes, I just saw someone in the chat. Someone in the chat just said, Watson is playing catch up. Because if we're being honest, he's only played one complete season of games. He's only played 19 games in the last 5 years. If you only played 19 games in the last 5 years, you forever playing catch up. I'm just saying. So yes, he's trying to play catch up and then he's splitting up the reps. He's trying to play catch up and then he's still trying to, figure out if he can trust what he sees. Deshaun Watson is behind for a reason. And this should have been expected. But it's so much propaganda out there. It's so much nonsense. It's so much hoopla out there that this is what's happening. This is what you see happening because of all the false narratives and all the false information that's out there, right? But this is why I told you we can't believe in the propaganda. I just told you they said, hey, we're sleeping on Shedeur Sanders. I'm going to keep, chat, forgive me, but I'm going to keep on referring to this. Because I just want to understand that how can people literally sit up here and say, how can people literally sit up here with a straight face and spread the false narratives about Shedeur Sanders? How they going to sleep well at night, knowing that they got to play Shedeur Sanders? I'm going to keep on showing this article because I find it very disrespectful. He's inaccurate. How is he inaccurate, chat, when all we see every single day, chat, we just see him being accurate? He's inaccurate at 3 levels? Yes, chat, they're playing mind games with us at this point. It is evident and it is factual. It is evident and it is factual, chat. As long as 2 continues to process quicker, continues to come along, continues to stack these days, he's going to be just fine. We saw him ball out last year with no reps. Todd knows what's going on. Todd been watching this boy since he was in high school. SO to whoever said that in the chat. SO the Black Diamond, because you're right. We saw him ball out last year. Todd knows what's up. But it's the pressure that Deshaun is under. That's why he's performing like he's performing. Because he's feeling the pressure. He's hearing those footsteps. Chat, he's hearing the footsteps. How can you not? How can you not? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We saw what he did yesterday. We saw what he did yesterday. But he's inaccurate. We saw what he did. Come on, man. That's so that boy Wallace, because this was still a hell of a catch. And watching it in slow motion is even better. I'm not trying to bring up old stuff, chat. I promise you I ain't going to flip back too much. We're going to stay on today's clips, but I just wanted to pull this up because they got it in a slow motion. And it's like motion in ocean. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we drop a bomb for Wallace real quick? SO the Cleveland Browns. So you know who tweeted this, right? The Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns seem to, hey, they might, hey. Come on, man. Come on, Todd. Come on, Todd. Hey, I showed y'all the clip earlier, right? Shedeur out here before practice. Come on. Come on, man. You see what Shedeur on. Y'all see it. What Pop say? What Pop say? What Pop say?
His old self. My son is happy. My son is back to his old self. Like he's back popping it a little bit.
What you say, Pops?
He's back. His like my son is happy.
What?
My son is back to his old self. Like he's back popping it a little bit. He's back happy. He's working his butt off. He's doing what he does. He's out there before practice, staying after practice. That's who he is.
That's who he is. See, a lot of people thought that, oh, yes, it's not he a 5th round pick. Oh, we got him. He won't make it. He's gonna be so discouraged after this. He won't be able to make a comeback. He's a 5th round pick. Even if he wanted to. Even if he wanted to. This right here, us dropping him to the 5th round, we'll show him and his daddy. We'll show him and Dion. Oh. But that boy, hey, Dion, say it one more time for the people in the back.
Like son is happy. Like that, but he's happy, man. Like my son is happy. My son is back to his old self. Like he's back popping it a little bit. He's back happy. He's working his butt off. He's doing what he does. He's out there before practice, staying after practice. That's who he is. And it's funny, like some of the things that we heard last season, we don't hear them anymore. Where have they gone?
Nah, we still hear the whispers and the chirps. We still hear the whispers in the chirps. But that boy Shedeur back to, hey, you can knock a man down, but I promise you, when he got that heart, when you got him on your side, not for long. Not for long. And I just wanted to show that once again because, y'all, at the end of the day, that boy's back. And we're seeing it ourselves. With him dropping dime after dime. I'm going to continue to show this clip because so far, y'all, I haven't seen a better clip than this. We're going to get to some other clips I got. But this is the best clip all day. And you hear the song that's in the background? The hate be so real and the love be fake. The hate be so real and the love be fake. SO the money bag, yo. But y'all see him dropping dimes. Y'all see him back to his normal self. Shedeur, they ain't ready for you this season, baby. I promise you. I promise you. Because everything that we heard, all the lies, all the this and that, y'all gonna eat them words, dog. Y'all gonna eat them words, dog. Are we lying, chat? Are we lying? Because pressure bursts pipes, and Deshaun Watson is feeling that pressure. Pressure busts pipes. SO to Black Diamond, because you blowing up the chat. I love it. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit that follow button for me. Show me some love. Come on. But we know what the media out here to do. Come on, man. Somebody said they low-key kind of miss Miles. Yeah, we're going to be missing Miles Garrett, but at the end of the day, it be like that. It be like that. It be like that. All right? Yeah, we miss Miles Garrett, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. I'm sorry. He ain't coming back. And for all of the people who say Dillon can't throw deep, okay, Dillon. We see y'all here, Dillon. You know, but y'all see what I'm showing y'all, right? That's just warm-up because he ain't doing nothing else during practice. I showed you a couple Dillon plays back-to-back earlier. That's all I got from Dillon. And the one clip I showed you earlier of Deshaun, that's all I got. That's all I got, chat. Ain't nobody else. Hey, the clips are slow today. They slow for a reason, though. I'm showing y'all this. I'm showing y'all this of Dillon Gabriel. Because that's all we got. But Shedeur Sanders, best believe. Best believe. At the end of the day, they might have to just get that boy a starting job. Because if he keep on doing what he's doing, let's get to the next clip. Roll it. My bad, y'all. I told you I got the clips loaded. I got you. Next clip. From like nice little rollout. Who's number 81, chat? Who that? He reaching just to extend it for the first down, so it must be third down, third and long. He extending it for a reason. All right. 11 on 11. Y'all see Shedeur out there with the ones today. We're going to see what that QB tracker say today, y'all. Because they saying people going to sleep good at night. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that. I don't want to hear none of that, chat. If you're going to sleep good at night, every night that you got to play Shedeur Sanders, then show me. Show me, please. Come on, man. Who they fooling, chat? Not I. Not I. But let's see. G. Bush, you saw the article earlier today, didn't you, too? G. Bush, how you felt about that article earlier? I'll show y'all how G. Bush felt about it. Of course, we start off by showing this guy.
Yeah, everybody got opinions. Everybody got one of them. Like, there's guys like Bo Nix, who I'm not a big fan on. I'll give you an example. Bo Nix coming out of.
So what he's speaking on this, chat. Speaking on the article.
Strange thing that happened is Bo Nix got into a system with, the right coach, got into a place where, they coached him up. They got in a situation where they put him in a position. And Bo Nix turned out to be a quarterback that I was wrong on. I'm like, man, I don't really think Bo Nix got no upside.
Bo Nix is 18.
I agree that Bo Nix
got no
upside.
I will also say this.
So what they're looking at right now, this is the full breakdown, because I only showed y'all part of what the article said. This is their rankings, right? And they put Shedeur Sanders in tier 4 or 5. So the worst quarterbacks in the league. Tier 1, you can see Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson should definitely be in tier 1. They're hating. You have one bad season, and now the world is falling. The sky is falling. Lamar Jackson is still like that. Don't sleep, stay woke. But if we're looking at the rest of the list, chat, Justin Herbert, he shouldn't be there. He hasn't done nothing. Drake May, I'll put him in front of Justin Herbert. Dak Prescott, he should go into front of Justin Herbert too. He's done a little longer. And he's been more consistent. Yes, they don't do anything in the playoffs, but his regular season stats and his regular season numbers are what they are. Jared Goff, yeah, I'm not complaining. Jordan Love, he should be further down. But then again, after like the top 10, yeah, you have to show me. But G. Bush, how we feel about this?
One of the biggest things that we always have to watch for, and I'm looking for his name going down here. Where is that? Sam Darnold. There you go. Now, Sam Darnold is a little bit different because Sam Darnold was a first-round pick, and Sam Darnold was highly touted coming out of college. However, Sam Darnold also was a laughingstock for a couple of years. He was the guy we all laughed at and said, oh, my gosh, don't be a Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about that is people actually put the work in, they get to it, they put it in the right system, and then something goes off. It clicks for guys at different rates. You can look at a guy like Brock Purdy, who no one's like, dude, that's about to fall off. But he got Kyle Shanahan, he got weapons around him. He's tied for 11. So where you're looking at these guys, you can ask a bunch of people. People have a different opinion on those guys. But at the end of the day, it's just all about what you doing in that organization and what that organization feels good about you. Everybody ain't going to feel great about a quarterback, some high, some low. But, he'll get his opportunity to see what he do this year.
The truth, though, is Sam Darnold's an anomaly. It's uncommon for a guy to be bad for as many years as he was and then turn it around.
Yeah.
7 years.
It doesn't happen very often.
7 years he was in the league.
Right. It's rare. But it's going to happen. There's always exceptions to the rule.
If you throw a guy out there, I'll put it to you like this, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, even right here, if for his whole career,
I'm going to let him get his take.
It got to a point where it's like, okay, Baker, is he a franchise guy? He was number overall pick. He's good enough to get you a certain extent.
That's right.
But so many people in the league, if you ask on Baker Mayfield, have a completely different personality or thought process what Baker is. Some think he could be franchised. Some people think he's fringe top 15. Some people think, listen, it isn't worth it. He can't get you over the top.
Right.
But everybody has a different perspective on Baker. And you look at some years, he's good. Some years, he plays better than others. But it's a wide range on those guys.
But there isn't, on Shedeur Sanders, there is no wide range at the moment.
Yeah. Well,
everybody thinks he's terrible.
Oh, see? Everybody thinks he's terrible. We want to know what you think. Stop saying everybody. What you think, Bull?
That was, how many people were asked about this?
I could give you the exact vote breakdown.
50 people.
Yeah, 50 people. He had one vote in tier 3.
Wow. So not everybody. One person said tier 3.
37 votes in tier 4, and then 12 votes in tier 5. And tier 5 is I have no idea what to do with these people.
And what's tier 4? Backup?
Tier 4 is technically, I have to scroll all the way up to we start at tier 4. Unpretty out of tier
Lamar's
2.
in tier 2. That guy should lose his voting rights, whoever that one guy is. All right, so one guy gave him tier 2.
That is delusional in every way possible.
Didn't I just say that, chat? How are you not putting a back-to-back, or not even a back-to-back, a 2-time MVP in tier 1? Just because he had one bad season. Patrick Mahomes then had a couple bad seasons. He's still top 3, isn't he?
Well, I don't know what executive that is. Maybe he's a junior level executive.
Yeah.
I hope you ain't running the team.
My point is, this is not the end all be all.
Yes, and not everyone thinks. See, that's the thing. Not everyone thinks Shedeur is terrible. But Bull, you're saying everyone knows. Say what you think, because you think he's terrible. So just say it.
Oh, it is what it is. Deshaun got 12 tier 3 votes.
I even think that's kind of crazy.
Can you give me the definition in tier 3?
Tier 3 in this category. A legit starter, but needs better running game or defense to win. Low volume, drop back passing offensives suit him best.
So for Shedeur, there is one person that thought he was a lower tier starter.
Yes.
Yeah. And the rest thought he's not a starter.
But the most damning thing is 12 people think that Deshaun Watson is
a lower tier starter.
Or 13 if you count the guy that voted for tier 2.
So think about that.
Yeah.
And the 13 people, I would like them to come and pull up at practice or pull up the game film of the last time Deshaun Watson played in the Cleveland Browns uniform.
Well, gee, when I get to the quotes, and I don't know how Mike Sando picks and chooses which quotes to use and whatnot. 35 people had him in tier 4. Mike Sando picks.
Let's look at this though, chat.
Choose which.
Let's look at this list. Right? If we're looking at it, if we're being objective. How do y'all feel about this list? Because I done already threw it away. Once you say Lamar Jackson is not top 5, your list is irrelevant. The list is irrelevant, chat. How's Lamar Jackson not top 5, chat? The list is irrelevant. It's irrelevant, is it not? They definitely acting like Shedeur didn't play in the worst offense in the league last year. That's a fact. But biased opinions. But this isn't the worst opinions we got today, chat. Because there's more nonsense being spilled. We're going to get back to the clips in 2 seconds, chat. Hold on. Relax.
We love the term earned, and they don't care if it's earned. They don't care because they're not really looking for anyone's best interest as the football team. They just have anointed Shedeur because they've watched him since Pee Wee football. Like that's not a real opinion.
If somebody who's not his family member has been watching him since Pee Wee football, like watching, I don't think I want to have a conversation with that guy. I think you might be a little bit too much of a Shedeur fan. Well, I think you need to go watch some other sports and some other things.
And look, the reality was last year, and part of this wasn't his fault because he wasn't really given an opportunity because he was fourth on the depth chart.
Unless he was his youth coach.
That's how the draft works. You know, if you get drafted at a position behind another guy, you know, that's just how it works. I don't know what to tell people. It's not, life isn't fair sometimes. But he was lower on the pecking order, and they traded Kenny Pickett, so he moved up a spot.
Yeah, he was lower on the pecking order. We get that, but you're lying if you say Dillon Gabriel in any world has ever been better than Shedeur at any period in his life. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying to yourself if you say Dillon Gabriel has been even an ounce better than Shedeur Sanders. Cut it out. Who cares if you got drafted third round? Well, he got drafted third round, but he was projected a first-round pick. Top 3 to be exact. Because we ain't hear him start slipping until maybe a couple weeks before the draft. Just magically. How you projected to be top 5 pick, then you just start slipping and you ain't played no game, ain't got in trouble off the field, ain't been beating a woman, ain't been smoking dope on the internet. How do you do that? How does that happen? So it doesn't matter if Dillon Gabriel got drafted earlier. It doesn't. Who's better? And Kevin Stefanski didn't want to see really who was better. Because the Shedeur Sanders got no reps last year. Reps with 3s and 4s. A few of them. Come on now. He was better than Joe Flacco and Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett and Bailey Zappi. Deshaun Watson wasn't even playing last year. He's been the best quarterback on the roster for the last 2 years since he got drafted. Cut it out.
I understand that.
Then, obviously, Joe Flacco gets traded, moves up a spot. Then there's a concussion with Gabriel. He moves up a spot. He didn't really earn it last year. He just got it. And it was to his detriment because he got...
What you mean he didn't really earn it last year? How can he earn it how can you earn something if you don't even get a shot, chat? Asking for a friend. How can I earn it, chat? More mind games for sure. Truly bad players don't have their own algorithm. Yes, that is a fact. Come on, man.
Got thrown into a horrible situation. So I'm not even ripping on him. Just saying he didn't earn the job. He didn't earn the 7 starts last year. Maybe you could say by the end of the year, he had earned the right to kind of...
Well, they could have passed up on him.
What you mean he didn't earn the 7 starts last year? If y'all would have gave him a fair opportunity and a fair chance, I promise you he would have earned it. But you played on the worst offensive line in the league, worst set of receivers in the league. Do I have to continue? And I still came in and won y'all 3 games. Also, out of all the quarterbacks who played last year, who won the most games? Out of all the quarterbacks who hopped on the field and played last year for the Cleveland Browns, who won the most games, chat? Asking for a friend. Told y'all this propaganda is crazy.
Now, I know that probably would have been a bit of a PR nightmare considering what they already had in their room and that there was no Deshaun Watson to go to.
Well,
but
look at the reaction when they took him off the field for a 2-point conversion.
The only thing
people lost their freaking mind.
I understand that.
And shouldn't have took him off the field for a 2-point conversion. He was cooking the whole game. Why would you take your starting quarterback out for a 2-minute drill that you run when you have a... I digress, man. I digress. We know why. Sabotage Stefanski was in the building. That's why. Sabotage Stefanski was in the building.
And because that was a bad football team that I think a lot of people just did not like Dillon Gabriel because it represented a coach that they did not have any hope for or any patience for anymore whatsoever. And so, yeah, from a general Browns fan's perspective, it does remind you of Kevin. The same way Deshaun Watson reminds you of a wasted era of football. Shedeur doesn't do that. But I cannot just fixate myself on talking to people who only want me to say nice things about Shedeur at all times and turn everything into a Shedeur conversation.
The afternoon show?
I can't do that. I didn't say that. That was you.
Yeah, let's get them boys off the screen. My bad, chat. My bad, chat. It's just some conversations that I want to get to. Because if we're really having a conversation, if we're really talking about it, how come Shedeur Sanders last year didn't have a fair shot? Because y'all saying, hey, he didn't deserve to start. He didn't deserve to play those 7 games he played last year. How can I even show if I don't get no reps? I'm the second string quarterback, and I still wasn't getting no reps with the first team. And I can be in there and a drop of a dime, just like what happened with the Baltimore Ravens when I got thrown in there and I damn near still brought us back to win the game. Just saying. So I'm just asking for a friend. I'm about to show also some more clips. But real quick, let's get into what's going on right now to in practice. What's going on today? Daniel Fousier, Shedeur Sanders led a methodical 2-minute drive that accumulated in a 30-ish field goal by Andrew Schmidt to end day 6 of the Browns training camp. Had multiple connections with Gage Larvadan and Jerry Jeudy on the drive. So, QB tracker, let me check my phone. Still being worked on, but it will be out here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So, we're going to get to the QB tracker here in a few. But once again, Shedeur Sanders, back-to-back days, leading a 2-minute drive, leading them to score. Once again. I mean, I hear all this, I hear all that, but what you doing on the field? What you doing between them grass lines? What you doing in between the lines? Come on, man. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of it. Real quick sidebar, because anytime a running back gets paid, I got to show it. All right. Sidebar. Give me 2 seconds, chat. We won't get back to the topic at hand. But breaking news, Falcons, B. John Robertson agreed to a 3-year extension worth $75 million, including a $51 million guaranteed contract. Hey, you know the running backs don't get love no more. So we got to show them some love. We got to drop a bomb for them. But I got more clips loaded. All right. I got more clips loaded. I just saw you have Shedeur in the practice today on a nice little 2-minute drive. Now we got to get to the clips of it, right? Be patient. Be patient, chat. But I had to show the running backs out here some love because at the end of the day, man, we know how they treat them. We know how. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, chat. But to be quite honest with y'all, though, it's not a lot of Deshaun Watson clips out here today. It's not a lot of Dillon Gabriel clips out here. It's not. All right. But if we're going to show some love, to Dillon Gabriel, and we're going to show some clips, we got to show it. That's all to Dillon Gabriel. All right, we're going to get to the last-minute drive, the 2-minute drive that Shedeur had today. We're going to get to it. Just be patient, chat. But we got to show Dillon Gabriel some love. But I'm not seeing too many Deshaun Watson clips today, chat. Just saying. That's so the Dillon Gabriel, though. Steady and consistent. Steady and consistent. Nothing wrong with it. But chat, how we feeling about all this nonsense that's being spread about Shedeur Sanders? How we feel about all the nonsense? Yeah, I feel like the NFLPA, hey, I feel you, but they ain't going to regulate it. They ain't going to regulate that. The running backs in the league always going to get the grunt of the work. I'm just responding to one of those chats. I'm going to get to the rest of y'all chats here, all right, towards the end of this video, all right? But, man. Crazy what they doing out here, chat. How they throwing smut on my man's name, and we just trying to be great out here. We just trying to be great out here. That's all. All right. Since we got to touch on Deshaun, I just showed you a Dillon Gabriel clip. Now we got to show a Deshaun Watson clip. Like I said, chat, I'm not going to be biased. No bias here. No bias here, chat. Deshaun Watson, nice little screen pass to Dylan Sampson. Offensive line getting ahead of him. Looking crucial, looking good. Nice little dump off. Nice little dump off. We'll give it to Deshaun for this play. Nothing too crazy, chat. But this is probably one of the, like I told y'all, like we just don't got too many Deshaun or Dillon Gabriel clips today. I'm not going to lie to you. Yesterday, I went Dillon Gabriel crazy, so y'all can't say nothing. I ain't no bias over here. But even if I am a little biased, what you going to do about it? Hey. But really, Watson is competing for that number 2 spot. I'm not going to lie to you. Because everybody's saying training camp doesn't matter, apparently. But, I mean, why are we having a quarterback battle? How come they switching reps? How come one day Deshaun Watson's going with the first team, the next day Deshaun Watson's going with the second teams? How come that, chat? If the preseason doesn't matter, if training camp doesn't matter. Quarterback tracker from today, though. Chat. Quarterback tracker from today. Who is Shedeur practicing with today, chat? Who is he practicing with today, chat? QB tracker from today. Let's get into it. Hey, Dubs in the chat real quick. Yesterday we saw Deshaun Watson. He got the most reps. Did he not yesterday? Did Deshaun Watson did he not get the most reps yesterday, chat? Asking for a friend. What were Deshaun Watson's stats yesterday? And now look at what Shedeur did today. What we talking about here, chat? What we talking about? Can we have a conversation, please? Can we have a conversation? Getting into the QB tracker for training camp day 6. I didn't lie. Dillon Gabriel taking advantage of his reps, but that one interception ain't going to do you well, my guy. Looking at it, Shedeur Sanders, 21 for 25. 21 for 25. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Not a bad day, though. Shedeur. Not a bad day. Deshaun Watson, 5 for 11. 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And as you can see from the reps from yesterday to today, Shedeur had the less, or no, him and Dillon Gabriel, they were kind of similar. All right, I'm gonna pull up the. I'm gonna have the whole QB tracker up for you. So give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm about to pull up all the QB trackers from all the days. All right, give me 2 seconds, chat. But with this being said, though, right? With all this being said, chat. We heard Mary Kay say who Dillon Gabriel was the most consistent, right? But who's really the most consistent? Men lie, women lie, but guess what? Don't lie. Stats and numbers. What don't lie, chat? Stats and numbers. Chat, what they gonna say now? What they gonna say now? Definitely a tier 5 QB, right? He been running on and off with the ones just like Deshaun has. One day Shedeur's with the 2s balling. One day he's with the 1s balling. Yeah, he didn't have no touchdowns today, but he led a 2-minute drive. I'm going to get to the clips here in a bit. But if we're talking about it, if we're really having a conversation, and yes, once again, chat, this QB tracker is from today. 8/4/26. That's today's date, ain't it? Yes, I think so. But chat, what they gonna say? What they gonna say now? Cut it out. Cut it out. What can they say now, chat? Stats don't lie. Men lie, women lie. Numbers and stats, they don't. They don't. Dillon Gabriel, yes, he's doing pretty good, right? Dillon Gabriel's been the most consistent, right? Dillon Gabriel's been the most consistent, right, chat? We heard who said that? Mary Kay, what you say yesterday? Hey, we remember this from Mary Kay, right? Mary Kay, hold on.
He's got a computer-like brain.
Gabriel hit as he throws. Sounds looking for the touchdown. Gabriel, not going to happen. Gabriel is thrown down.
He's mobile. He can zip around out there.
After the Browns timeout, Gabriel rushes on, and Gabriel gets sacked.
I think you'll see a quicker game.
One-on-one, or at least a running back chip up top. Gabriel, there it is. He got hit from behind.
I think you'll see Dillon getting the ball into the hands of more receivers.
The throw from Gabriel is almost intercepted.
Dillon Gabriel can slip and slide away from trouble.
Gabriel in trouble.
Maybe he can step up in the pocket.
Gabriel steps up, and he's sacked.
Or step to his side.
Gabriel out of the pocket, on the move, caught from behind.
Dillon might be able to not only function pretty well himself, but elevate the play of the guys around him.
Gabriel, he tried to swing it out. Instead, it gets knocked down.
I don't think things could get any worse with Dillon.
For the course of his journey. And Gabriel gets crunched.
My bad, chat. Did I play the whole video? Did I play that whole thing? My bad. Chat, I ain't trying to bring up old stuff. My bad. My bad, chat. But Mary Kay, who's been the most consistent, Mary? Because of my folks, my good friends, my family out here in the chat, a chat family. Mary Kay said this. Who's been the most consistent?
He looks really good. He's been the most consistent quarterback of camp. He does everything really well. Maybe not one thing extraordinarily, but he does everything really well. He's very efficient. And as Todd Monken noted the other day, he really is good at the line of scrimmage. And that's so vitally important to Todd to have.
Chat, can we talk about it? Chat, can we have a conversation? Chat, is it okay to have a conversation about all this? Is that okay, chat? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend, chat. Because if we're looking at the numbers, right? If we're just simply looking at the numbers, chat. If we're looking at the numbers, I think some people lying. Somebody's lying, chat. I don't know who it is, though. It could be, them. It could be them. But, chat, if we're looking at the numbers, somebody's not telling the truth. So, I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, chat. Mary Kay saying this, Mary Kay saying that. But, like I told you, chat, men lie, women lie. What don't? Men lie, women lie. What don't, chat? You see it. What don't lie, chat? Who's been the most consistent? I'm about to show you the full numbers after today. But today, once again, if we're just looking at today, because it's day 6, let's focus on today. My bad, chat. My bad. Let's focus on today. Let's focus on today. QB tracker from, what's today's date? Tuesday. QB tracker from Tuesday. My bad. I can't show you on my whole phone screen because I got my cameras on there, but you see it. Tuesday the 4th. QB tracker from August 4th. Tuesday. Shedeur Sanders goes 21 for 25. Deshaun Watson, 5 for 11. Dillon Gabriel, 4 for 7 and 1 interception. Men lie, women lie. Stats don't. Men lie, women lie. Stats don't, chat. Men lie, women lie. Stats don't. They can keep on lying until they blue in the face, chat. You can keep on lying, but you ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling me. We're about to get to some more clips, chat, but I just wanted to bring the QB tracker up so that way we can take a look at it. Have a conversation, talk about it. I just wanted to come have a conversation with my chat. That's all. Because chat, we see it right here, don't we? First day, second day, third day, fourth day. Oh, hold on. This is the old one. Hold on. My bad, chat. This is not even a new one. That's on me. Hold on, chat. We're looking at the wrong one. All right, hold on. Don't kill me, chat. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Really, it's on production, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Really, that's on them. Really, that's on them. Hold on. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that. My bad, chat. That's on me. But if we're taking a peek at it, right? Or if we're looking at the days, who's been the most consistent? And Taylor Green, I'm sorry for cutting you out the last 2 days, but you just ain't done enough, my guy. I'm sorry. You just ain't done enough. But, Chad, if we're looking at this unbiasedly, right? Because they say us Shedorians, right? Shedorians, that's what they call us. Saying we're biased. But, Chad, if we're looking at day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and then day 6. Who's been the most consistent? Somebody run the numbers for me. Somebody run the numbers. Somebody. They saying Watson should be with the 2s. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that, chat. But, chat, we got over 400 people in here. Please, don't be a ghost watcher. Cut it out. Hit the follow button. Please, chat. That's the only thing I ask. That's the only thing I need. Hit, not the follow button, hit the like button. My bad. Just hit the like button. I don't need nothing else from you, chat. Chat, don't be a ghost watcher. I'm about to get into some clips from this last 2-minute drive. We're about to get to the clips. But before I show the clips, can y'all please hit that follow button? Can y'all please hit the sack button? I said hit the sack button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Or I'm not gonna show y'all no more clips. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm lying. I'm gonna show you the clips regardless. But just do me a favor, chat. Hit that like button for me. All right, so that way we can get in this algorithm. But if we're really talking about it, if we're really having an unbiased conversation, who's been the most consistent quarterback? And it's another day. It's another day. Before we get into other clips of actual practice, it's another day of Shedeur doing what he's supposed to do. SO to my guy, Shedeur Sanders. Can we drop a bomb for him? SO to my guy. Anytime he signs, if you don't know, he always signed the jerseys because he's like, you spent your hard-earned money on them jerseys. I appreciate you having the jersey. Hey, after a day full of balling, because I just want to show. So this was honestly the best throw of the day. Real quick, if we're getting into it. As y'all can see, he's wearing the same thing, right? So this is not old clips. These are new clips. All right, but this is the throw of the day, chat. This is the throw of the day, chat. But yet, we had people saying he's inaccurate at all three levels. All I've been seeing is dimes. All I've been seeing is dimes dropped every single day. So who's lying? Roll it back. Roll it back from the front, please. Who's lying, chat? Because I at least see one of these daily. I see it daily. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Come on, man. Chat, what are we talking about? Woo! Because this is a pack. Oh, Gage, you can't drop that, baby. Gage. Oh, my goodness. See, this is a highlight. Oh, he put it right in the bread basket again. But, chat, they said he's inaccurate at all three levels. How can he do this? How can he throw that if he's so inaccurate? I'm just asking for a friend. Oh, my goodness. Gage, we know you trying to make the team, big dog, but it hit you right in the worst spot possible, right in the hands. Hit him right in the hands, chat. This is supposed to be a highlight for me today. I was supposed to rewind this back like 5 times today. Now I can only do it 3 because you dropped it. And this is doing a 2-minute drill, chat. So we might have got another touchdown from Shedeur Sanders to end practice today with the 2-minute drill. But Gage dropped it. God damn, Gage. But can he put the ball any better? He's supposed to be inaccurate, chat. Oh, Gage, you gonna, hey. That's damn near cut worthy drop right there, Gage. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're lucky Jerry dropping some too. But God. Ooh. Oh my, what a ball. Shedeur. Keep doing what you're doing, young pup. Holy. Let's watch it one more time. Oh my goodness. Ah, how you gonna drop that? Hit you in the worst spot possible, right in the hands. Ah, chat, how we feel about that? How we feeling about that drop, chat? Oh my goodness. He said, hey, yeah, we need a song remix with all Mary Kay clips. Yes, we do. We do, chat. We definitely do. It won't kill him to admit he's in the lead. Yes, that's facts. The reporter's going to keep hating. Let them prove the haters wrong in the preseason. Yes, we go and let Shedeur prove the haters wrong in the preseason. We will. But, chat, this is crazy. Gage, you got to come down with this. All right, but we're going to start playing it back. All right, let's get to another clip. My bad, chat. I'm just saying, but I like, he couldn't have put it. He couldn't have put it any better. And just a reminder, Shedeur said he ain't competing against anybody. Yeah, I have it. It's me versus me. Me versus myself every single day. Me versus myself every single day, period. But Mr. Gage Larverdale, you got to catch that. You got to catch that. Because if you don't catch that, man, you might have to come sit next to me. I ain't going to lie to you, big dog. I'm not going to lie to you. If you don't catch that, you're going to have to come sit next to me, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But God dang. It's me versus me. That's what Shedeur said. Me versus me, period. And then can we give it up for, real quick, sidebar, can we give it up for Quinshon Judkins real quick? Can we drop a bomb for Quinshon Judkins real quick? I got to show his clip. That's not a tackle, big dog. Ooh, don't get sauced. Is we give him that tackle, we saying, hey, Judkins would have went for 80. Y'all know I'm gonna get back to Shedeur highlights, but I had to show this one. Ooh. Ooh. 1-on-1 with the safety. I'd have had a lot of those. And I make the tackle every time. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I just cut the ankles. Well, at least I'm gonna slow you down. You can run me over. I'm gonna slow you down though. So my guys can go ahead and catch up. Ooh. Made it right through the hole. Shedeur, once again, practicing with the ones. Hey, great handoff, Shedeur. Since they say we cheer for everything. Great handoff, Shedeur. Great job. But Quinshon, yeah. That's what we want all season, baby. That's what we want all season. Quinshon. That's what we want all season. Going for 80. But Chad, we giving them, we saying the safety make this tackle. I mean, it kind of looked like he sauced them up right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get through the hole. Ooh. Come on. We in full pads. You got to put your shoulder on them if you really got them. Just saying. See, me as a safety, I'm putting my shoulder pad on. You got to run through me, my guy. Come here. Come here. I would have put my shoulder straight in his chest. Because we ain't saying you made that tackle. I ain't gonna lie, big dog. Quinshon might be going for 80. He might be going for 80 that play. He may be going for 80, chat. All right, but anyway, my bad. I had to, chat, I had to show him some love. All right. I had to show him some love. But Shedeur with the ones. Every day Shedeur has practiced with the ones. Every day Shedeur has practiced with the ones. He's bald, has he not? If we're talking about, if we're having a conversation, every time Shedeur has practiced with the ones, he's bald. These are all the days put together. You see the QB trackers. You see it right there, chat. But Mary Kay say, hey, Dillon Gabriel's been the most consistent. Let Mary Kay tell it. Dillon Gabriel's been the most consistent. Sanders is competing against himself. That's how it should be. It's me versus me. Period. That's how it should be, and that's how it needs to be. Shedeur, continue to do what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing. Gage, this is that 2-minute drill, baby. My bad, y'all. Great pass, Shedeur. What is this, a play action? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have a better. I'm gonna find a better angle for this. All right, I got the second angle action right here, but I'm gonna pull it up in 2 seconds. Gage. See, this is during a 2-minute drill because you see he's running to get out of bounds. All right, this is during the 2-minute drill. As I showed you earlier, from Daniel Ofusier. All right, Daniel Ofusier. He said it. All right, Mr. Daniel Ofusier. He said that Shedeur, during the 2-minute drill, he did his thing, right? He said he did his thing. He led a methodical 2-minute drill, right? This is a clip from that 2-minute drill. Remember, Daniel Ofusier, he's our on-field reporter. Might be my on-field source, just throwing it out there. Maybe I'm lying. Guess you don't know. But Daniel tweeted this out. Shedeur led a methodical 2-minute drive that accumulated in a 30-ish yard field goal for Andrew Smith to end day 6 of training camp. I just showed you one of the passes. This is one of the passes from that drive. We will get to, I think I got like 2 more passes for y'all to get to. All right, this is a clip from that drive. Y'all see it. Why is he running out of bounds? Because he's trying to get them down. This is during the 2-minute drill. You just saw Daniel say it. What did Daniel say again? He did what? Led a methodical 2-minute drive that accumulated in a 30-ish yard field goal. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Shedeur. Period, point blank. But, y'all, if I'm being honest, y'all, so I just showed you during the 2-minute drill. All right, actually here, let's sequence it up. All right, after that throw that I saw you Gage Larverdin drop, or that he caught, this is the next play. He put it on him, literally. Oh, my goodness. That's even a worse angle because you had it right in your hands, big dog. Every time I see Shedeur throw a pass, he putting in somebody's breadbasket. Ah, look what I found. A gift. This day ain't no worse. Oh, my goodness. If it hit the hands, baby, you got to catch it. Ooh. He can't throw a better pass, y'all. This is the other angle from it, y'all. Gage. How you going to do that to us? Gage, how you going to do that to us? After you going to catch this, the play before. Gage, this play before, you caught this. I see they had Future and Moneybag Yo playing all day today. You just caught this. Doing a 2-minute drill. Gage, I see you, baby. You out here balling. But Gage, what we can't have happen is this. We can't have it. We can't have it, Gage. We can't have it, Gage. Jesus Christ. Oof. Guys. Chat. Malik can drop a bomb for the throw. You can't throw a better pass than that. But y'all see Shedeur doing a 2-minute drive. If that's Denzel Boston, guarantee he probably catches it. Hey, he probably catches it, right, chat? I'm just saying. Is he catching that, chat? Is he catching it? But I'm rooting for Gage too. I'm rooting for him too. All right? But he got to catch that. He's not that consistent, yes. Yeah. If we're looking back at the QB tracker, the topic of the day. Chat. If we're looking at the QB tracker from the day, if we're taking a look at it, if we're talking about it, if we're having a conversation, chat, if we're looking at the QB tracker from today, chat, practicing with the ones. Deshaun Watson practiced with the ones yesterday, just yesterday, and he went 13 for 25. Shedeur Sanders today practicing with the ones, he went 21 for 25. Same amount of reps. So if you don't believe me, chat, same amount of reps. Same amount of reps. They both got 25. Shedeur Sanders got 25 today. Deshaun Watson got 25 yesterday. So something ain't adding up here. Everybody in the media want us to believe what? They want us to believe what? But my eyes ain't deceiving me, baby. My eyes are not deceiving me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Because if we're 6 days in, we see who's balling. We see who's balling if we're 6 days in. We see who's balling. Here's another angle of this throw, though, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you, Chat. The reason I'm continuing to show this, the reason why I'm continuing to show this, Chat, because if he catches this, this is the throw of the day. If he catches this, that's the goddamn throw of the day. That's why I'm showing it so much, Chat. Look at that ball. Look at the beautiful ball. Look at the pocket presence. Scanning the field, looking left to right. Oh, I'm waiting for you to get open, big dog. I got you, Gage. Put it right over the defender. The defender ain't even tipping to get his hands on it. Ah, Gage, you got to catch that, baby. Gage. We got to catch that one. We got to be more consistent, baby. We got to be more consistent. We got to be more consistent. We got to be more consistent. Do we want a reliable source for post-game thoughts? We want a reliable source, Chat, for post-game thoughts? Yes? No? Maybe so? Come on, man. But, Chat, they want you to believe what? They want us to believe what, Chat? They want us to believe what, Chat? Chat, they want us to believe that he's 35 out of 35 for veteran quarterbacks. They're saying he's inaccurate at all three levels, Chat. This is what they want us to believe. This is what people are reporting. You saw it from Underdog. They're talking about the same article that we just talked about and we saw earlier. The propaganda is real. The lies are real. Because my eyes must be deceiving me. Because if we go back to the throw of the day, he's inaccurate, right? He's inaccurate. He can't make any of the throws. And I will show old clips from previous training camp days, but why? Because he does this every day. No need. Breadbasket. 81 catching in Larvidan. Larvidan, we need you to catch it too, baby. We need you to catch that thing, baby. Oh, ain't no way you should have dropped that, baby. Gage, ain't no way. Gage, ain't no way, baby. Shedeur Sanders had only 4 incompletions today. He had only 4 incompletions today, chat. Shedeur Sanders only had 4 incompletions today. And this was one of them. 4 incompletions today, chat. And that was one of them. So really, he only had 3, in my opinion. We did see him almost have an interception earlier, too. So potentially, he should have an interception on his roster, on his resume, but he doesn't. Just like he should have a completion, but he doesn't. That's football. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. But you mean to tell me Deshaun practicing with the twos? Yesterday, Shedeur did better with the twos than Deshaun did. Deshaun, you practiced with the twos. You went only 5 for 11. Yesterday, Shedeur went, what? 8 for 16. 2 tutties. Deshaun, you can't put up a tutty for us against the twos? No tutty today? Who's taking care of the ball, chat? 80% passing completion on a day. 80%. But they want us to believe. They want us to believe he's the 35th best quarterback in the league, though, chat. They want us to believe he's the 35th best quarterback in the league, chat. Who they fooling? Who they fooling? Who y'all trying to convince, me or you? Cut it out. Cut it out. And that's so to spit. All right, so Shedeur let him down the field for this field goal. Schmidt put it through the uprights. 2-minute drill. Obviously, this is horrible footage. Whoever, I'm gonna have to just block this dude. How you gonna send me this? I can't even see nothing. Bruh, you getting fired. But that was the 2-minute drive that Shedeur led that ended in a field goal from practice today. So now, chat, all right, as we continue to talk about this, day 6 is in the books. Day 6 is in the books. And they will want us to believe that he's not cooking, that he's not competing for anything, because training camp doesn't matter. But I just saw my own 2 eyes what y'all saw. Another day of dimes. Another day of him just being consistent. Because if we're looking at it, 21 for 25 with the twos. Deshaun Watson yesterday. Yesterday, Deshaun. Chad, if we're looking at it, yesterday, Deshaun went 13 of 25 with the ones. Today, Shedeur went 21 for 25 with the ones, same amount of reps. Who's really in the league in this competition, chat? Who are they trying to convince that he's not that good, chat? Come on, man. Come on, man. Once again, y'all, all this is irrelevant. All this don't even matter. Because what matters is what he going to do when that first preseason game comes. What matters is what he going to do when that first preseason game comes. What are you going to do when the eyes are on him? When the spotlight is on him? What are you going to do then? Because they can say this, they can say that, but like I just told y'all, men lie, women lie. Stats don't. 7 attempts and a pick. Yeah, Dillon Gabriel. I'm sorry, but we sleep. I'm sorry, Dillon, but you're going to have to wake us up. If we're looking at all the days, chat, who's really the best? Who's really leading the pack? Who's really coming out on top? We wasting reps on Watson? Maybe. Maybe. The joint practices come later on this month, chat. Joint practices come later on this month. Joint practices come later on this month. But really, it comes down to this, chat. It comes down to this. If we're having a conversation, if we're really being honest. What are you going to do during a preseason game? During that first preseason game, what them stats going to look like? During that joint practice with the Buffalo Bills, what them stats going to look like? Deshaun Watson at this point, bro, we're going to give you damn near the whole second half versus the Bears. We're going to get a whole second half versus the Bills. We're going to give you the whole second half versus the I forgot who they played that second preseason game. But we're going to give you, hey, Deshaun, we just going to roll you out there and see what you can do. Because right now, we got to protect the money. And right now, that money, Shedeur Sanders. I'm tired of hearing all the mess. Tired of hearing all the lies. Because we're a 5th-round draft pick with a chip on our shoulder and we ain't backing down from nothing. Y'all saw how they trade. Let's revisit this clip that I played earlier, please. All right? Because the NFL Network, they tried to play my guy. They tried to play my guy. Hey, Shedeur, have you ever even been in a quarterback competition, Shedeur? They're saying this is a quarterback battle, Shedeur. Look at how this man fixing his neck. Look how this man fixing his neck to ask him a question. Shedeur look at him like, are you serious, bro? Better realize who you talking to, my guy. Let's roll a clip.
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on, Shedeur.
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on, Shedeur. You guess. Have you been living under a rock, sir? There's definitely one going on. Don't play in our face, though.
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on, Shedeur. That's what I read. You know, I'm first day here. Have you ever been in a quarterback battle at any point in your life?
Have you ever been in a quarterback battle at any point in your life? Like everything's just been handed to him? Like everything's just been handed to Shedeur Sanders. Have you ever been in a quarterback battle at all in your life?
He was just in one last year. That wasn't really a battle. Just saying. Anyway.
In a quarterback battle at any point in your life?
Yeah, I have. It's been me versus myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you look at it.
Yeah. And even now, it's like it's even the same way. Deshaun goes against himself every day. I go against myself every day. Dillon goes against himself every day, and Taylor does too. So, like, we all just battle ourselves versus, like, it's not each other. It's not like we're going against each other.
Right, for sure. You're your own harshest critic.
Yeah, we're going against the defense.
Yeah.
So it's like, if anything, it's offense versus defense every day.
Okay.
Then not.
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on.
Even with him saying that, you showed Shedeur. You basically told Shedeur, I see what you already finna get at. Let me go ahead. All right. No, it's me versus me. No, sir, I'm sorry, but it's me versus me. I'm not going to play your games. I'm not going to play. You playing in front of my face. You guess there's a quarterback battle going on? Yeah, you guess, because at the end of the day, it probably shouldn't be one. Because we see the stats. We see the numbers. One person is behind, it looks like. One person is balling, it looks like. And one person's not. Chat, we're not even in the studio today. We getting it in. We're going to be back in the studio potentially tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, we'll be back Friday whenever I return. All right? Got to catch a flight. We'll be back in the city, though. But y'all can see, Chad, we wasn't even supposed to be here doing this today. But I'm tired of people playing in my guy face. Shedeur Sanders. I'm tired of seeing it.
If there is even a quarterback battle.
What? What you mean? You've been living under a rock, sir? You do this for a living. You are a professional. Don't play in front of my face. Let's watch it one more time, because am I tripping?
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on, Shedeur. That's what I read. You know, I'm first day here.
Look at Shedeur's face.
I guess there's a quarterback battle going on, Shedeur. That's what I read. You know, I'm first day here.
He like, oh, this is what we are. Oh, okay. I got you. You guess there's a quarterback battle going on. What you mean you guess? That's what Todd Monken said. That's what Andrew Berry said. That's what Jimmy Haslam said. That's what everybody in America is saying. It's a quarterback battle. They splitting up the reps. One day, one person won with the ones. One day, one person won with the twos. I applaud you, Shedeur. It's me versus me, baby. Miss me with it. Miss me with it. Miss me with it. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, chat? Once again, Shedeur, he isn't competing with anybody but himself. Like I told y'all, chat, all we got to do is doing exactly what we're doing now. Stack days. That's it. That's all. Stack days. Stack days. Stack days. And I love to see this. I love to see this right here. Jared versus Fano. Getting it in after practice. Getting it in after practice. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shedeur do need to get used to playing with the first string. But as you can see, it don't matter if he's playing with the first string or second string. He's still balling. He's still balling. It's levels to this. Don't matter. It don't matter. Shedeur Sanders. Hey, thank you for the follow, my guy. S.O. to Terry Jackson. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that follow button. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. All right? Because I promise you, I'm going to give it to you raw every time. But Fano, our first-round draft pick, and I say our first-round draft pick because y'all know I'm a Clevelander. I got family out there in Cleveland. Hey, Cleveland, you know I'm going to be in some games this year. You know I'm going to be out there this year. You know, they might have to give me that press pass eventually, but we're going to get there. We got to crawl before we can walk, baby. But, hey, real quick, chat, do me one more favor. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that follow button. All right? Please do me that favor. Please. All right? Please do me that favor. All right? You helping me out because I'm crawling. All right? I'm crawling, but I'm trying to start walking just like you. All right? But I love this, though. Fano and Jared Verse getting in work after practice. They only go make each other better. The rookie practicing with the 3-year vet. You see Shedeur out there. You see, hey, I need peep Shedeur in the back. I ain't gonna cap. Him and Krishan Jenkins and Sampson. Look, the boys kicking it. They're like, hey, look, Krishan Jenkins, like, you know you better than him, right? Hey, you know you gotta beat this competition, right? That's why Krishan, like, hey, you know you better than him, right? I'm just saying, I ain't trying to stir the pot. My bad, y'all. My bad, chat. I quit. I digress. But dog. Hey, look. Hey, you see it? They in the background, but look, they kicking it. Sampson and Krishan Jenkins, both the first string and second string running back, kicking it with their starting quarterback. While his starting left tackle getting in work with his starting defensive star, future star for the Cleveland Browns and Jared Verse. I love to see this, dog. Because that work is getting infectious. That work is getting infectious. Everybody want it this year. Jared Verse is looking for a bag. Do you not think he's going to ball out this year? Do y'all not think Jared Verse is going to ball out this year when that boy looking for a bag? He's entering his 4th year. That's when that bag come. First season, I was defensive rookie of the year. Second season, I was a Pro Bowler with 7 sacks. Next season, I was a Pro Bowler with 7 sacks. This is my money year. I put up 10 sacks this year. I'm getting a bag. He going to put up 10 sacks or more this year. Mark my words for it. Jared Verse going to ball this year. Fano, I like that work ethic, boy. I like that work ethic, my guy. My boy, because that's my boy disrespectful. I wouldn't even want nobody to call me a boy. You're a grown-ass man, my bad. But anyway, I like that work ethic, my guy. I like that work ethic. Chat, we always got to be respectful, all right? Even though I get a little hype, but that's what a fan on, though. But I like that work ethic. It's going to be infectious into the whole goddamn team. But real quick, let's not watch Fano and Jared Verse right here. What y'all think Shedeur and Quinshon Junkins and them boys talking about in the background? What y'all think they talking about? What you think? Why he just shook him up like that? What you think they talking about? He like, you QB1, right? Let's drop a bomb. Let's drop a bomb for him. But anyway, chat, man. Not gonna lie. It's been fun. It's been real. I appreciate y'all to the fullest, man. I appreciate y'all to the fullest. You understand me? All right. If you want some more unbiased content, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm always gonna give it to you raw. I'm always gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Always, always. But when it comes to Shedeur Sanders, go like this. We don't care about the noise. We just care about what he do on the field. That's it. That's all. But I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all. If you come into the family, man, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, whether you're watching this on Kick, YouTube, Rumble, wherever you're getting this feed from, make sure you just follow, subscribe. Look out for your boy. All right, because right now, I'm crawling right now, but hey, I'm going to start walking here soon, and you're going to be walking with us. Because this journey this year is going to be a special one. I will eventually continue to talk about the Cleveland Browns and their success that they're going to have this year, because I'm speaking into existence, because it's going to happen, especially if that boy, too, behind the center. But I'm also going to be talking about the Chicago Bears. That's my home, state. That's my home city. I'm going to talk about, a lot of NFL topics. All right. Everything that has to do with the NFL, you can come here and you can find some NFL topics. I promise you. I promise you. I was going to actually get to some more clips, but y'all ain't no need to show no more clips from today. Ain't no need. Just know that boy 2 is still out here balling. Just know that boy 2 is still out here balling. Just know that boy 2 is still out here balling. You understand me? You understand me? And he going to continue to ball. We all excited for this quarterback competition. We all are here for this quarterback competition. I'm going to continue to talk about it. This is only day 6. Day 7, day 8. Hey, every single day I told you what to come. Every single day I told you what to come. So make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button, because we're going to continue to come back here and we're going to talk about it. I promise you. I'm going to give y'all great content. I'm going to break down film. We're going to do it all. I got also Stock Wednesday coming tomorrow. So if you're into stocks, you're in real estate, make sure you tune in tomorrow night for that. Tomorrow afternoon, of course, we're going to be here same time, 2 o'clock, 2:30. Really, about 2:30, whatever, whether you're on Eastern time or Central time. I usually around 2:30 Eastern, I'm here. All right, so we're going to be back same time talking about day 7. Consistency breeds success. Right now, we're going to be consistent as ever. So if you want to be consistent with me, you want to join me on this journey and me talking sports, if you love my commentary, hey, show your boy some love, hit the comments, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to continue to give you this talk, this real talk. Because I'm not biased. I'm not going to lie to you. Ain't no need to be biased. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Whether you subscribe, whether you even tuned into this video for 2 seconds and clicked off. Maybe I'm not your cup of tea. It's okay. But, hey, just know I appreciate you, and it goes a long way. You hitting that follow button, you hitting that subscribe button, and just know, hey, y'all even blowing up the comments, it means a lot to me as well. All right, let's get into this last video. All right, and then we're going to talk about it, then we're going to get up out of here. All right? Appreciate you in advance, baby. Seriously, thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for tuning in. Unbiased content coming at you every single day of the week.
Yeah, Patrick, this is the most exciting battle that I wanted to see in camp. And I know people are going to roll their eyes. It's the Browns, right? It's quarterbacks who may not have a long-term future, but it's so interesting yin and yang of the players. Shedeur is the young player, super popular, had to work on his progression inside the pocket. Deshaun Watson, the highly paid star who fell and is trying to lift himself back up. From what I understood, Shedeur Sanders' strong spring is the reason why this is a competition. I had a lot of conversations with head coach Todd Monken throughout the offseason, and he raved about how surprised he was to see Shedeur's improvement in the progressions. And that's something that is translated to training camp and today's practice, their first one in pads. He has been a lot more efficient going through his reads, not holding on to the ball as long. It's still a work in progress. That's something they're going to continue to work on him with. It can pop up at times, but that growth is the reason why this is going to go down into the preseason games for this competition. Remember, Monken wanted to make a decision this spring that who his starter was, and Watson was the favorite, but it changed, and Shedeur is the reason for that change. And so when I watch there at camp tomorrow, I can't wait to see what he looks like. He will likely play with the starters. They've been switching every other day. Today was Deshaun. Tomorrow should be Shedeur. Can he translate that to the pads? Can he translate that to preseason? And if so, with a really young Browns team, it may make more sense to start Shedeur than Deshaun with the timeline the Browns are on.
Y'all heard it there. It's going to make more sense to start who? Just saying. But let's get into this. One last little hurrah before we get up out of here for the day. All right. The QB tracker from today to end day 6 of training camp. Day 6 is in the books. Shedeur Sanders went 21 for 25. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Deshaun Watson went 5 for 11. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Dillon Gabriel went 4 for 7. No touchdowns, 1 interception. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for day 7. But I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. If I'm being honest, we know who QB1. We know who QB1 just after 6 days. Let Shedeur ball with that number 1 offense. But we can't do that yet. After what he does to my Chicago Bears in this preseason game, this first preseason game, after what he do to us, and I'm speaking into existence, after what he do to us, then we can anoint him the starter because that boy gonna ball. We got some young people in the secondary for us, Chicago Bears. Y'all ain't heard me talk about the Chicago Bears yet, but I promise you that talk coming soon too. But right now we focusing on my guy Shedeur Sanders because I hate how he was done wrong. And now we're going to make it right by him proving himself right on the field. And I promise you, we hit every single day, 7 days a week for it. Because my guy Shedeur Sanders, 5th round pick Shedeur Sanders, 144th pick Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, we're going to prove a lot of naysayers wrong. And I'm here every step of the way, leading the bandwagon. We here, whatever you want to call us. But I promise you, that boy too, hey, he's on the rise. And it's still time for some of y'all to jump on the bandwagon if you really want to. Come on over. Come on over. We'll still accept you for now. For now. But pretty soon the aunties, we're going to put them at the door. And they ain't going to let none of y'all in. So if you ain't on the bandwagon yet, highly advise you. Highly advise you to come on through. But with that being said, y'all, we're going to end this video here. All right. I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you show me some love. And I promise you, I will return a favor. Eventually, when I start handing out merch, when we start really building this thing up like it's supposed to be, hey, you remember where we started. So, hey, I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. Once again, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that follow button. All right? I appreciate you in advance, baby. And look, we climbing. We crawling before we start walking, but we walking. We going to be walking, my bad, eventually. All right? So I appreciate you. I love you. And just a reminder why Shedeur balling like this. Let me play this clip one last time.
Talked about little things like that, but he's happy, man. Like my son is happy. My son is back to his old self. Like he's back popping it a little bit. He's back happy. He's working his butt off. He's doing what he does. He's out there before practice, staying after practice. That's who he is. Right. And it's funny, like some of the things that we heard last season, we don't hear them anymore. Where have they gone?
We know where they gone. And for those of you who still spreading propaganda, for those of you who still spreading false news, for those of you still talking, we're going to shut a lot of y'all up this season. But just stay tuned for it. Day 6 of Browns training camp in the books. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And make sure you do me this also one favor. Make sure you do me this one favor, seriously. Make sure you send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lit Johnny, Lit Timmy. Don't forget about Lit Susie, too. And don't forget about Lit Josh, who just moved across the street from Lit Susie. You know she needs these gems, too. But on that note, guess what? I appreciate you. I love you. And hey, we out. Deuces. Uh-oh. Are we out? Maybe. Oh, we out.
Hey, we live now, really.